guys, this is Luciana. As some of you know, my birthday is coming up here in a couple weeks, and so I would love it if you would spend the day with me to celebrate on March 14th. The day will start at 1:30 p.m. with pottery painting at the Hot Spot Studios in Milpitas. The way that works is we will pick a piece that we would like to paint. And the price that you will pay to the studio will depend on what piece you pick, because each piece will be priced differently. And I believe the most expensive piece is around $35 or something like that. And then we will paint that piece, and hopefully the 3.5 hours that I'm allotting for this will be enough for us to finish painting our piece. After that, we will reconvene for dinner at Seafood Wong Kitchen in Santa Clara, or maybe it's Sunnyvale, but I will put the Yelp down below. And then after dinner, I'm thinking that maybe we can also spend the rest of the night with the rescue cats at Nabi Cat Cafe in Santa Clara. They also have drinks and snacks there too. Do you have to come to all three parts of the day? No, you don't have to. Although I absolutely would love it if you could come through all of them and spend the day with me from 1:30 p.m. till the rest of the night. However, I also know that you guys have obligations, you have your own lives. So if you're able to come to only 1 or 2 parts of the day, that would absolutely be okay too. I promise I won't be offended. Just make sure to RSVP to the appropriate parts of the day when you scroll down there below, okay? Just so I know how many people are coming in case we need to make reservations or anything like that. If you're thinking of buying me a gift, I would love to ask you to, instead of buying me a material gifts, please help me raise funds for the 2 animal shelters that I've been supporting in Indonesia. Some of you might know that animal rescue is the cause that I am most passionate about. And after I closed down my own animal rescue organization a few years ago, I have been supporting these 2 animal shelters in Indonesia. Why Indonesia? Because that's the country where I was born and I still have strong connections to. Now in Indonesia, the animal shelters not only save dogs and cats from abandonment or neglectful or abusive environments, but they also save them from dog and cat meat traders that are still prevalent in Indonesia, just like in a lot of Southeast Asian countries. Now, if you want to learn more about dog and cat meat trading, I will leave a link below to one of my organization's Instagram accounts. These animal shelters, like any other animal shelters, they vaccinate the dogs and cats that come into their shelter. They also spay, neuter the dogs and cats that come into their shelter, because as animal shelters, as animal rescues, we want to prevent further overpopulation of abandoned pets. Because so many pets have been euthanized all around the world because there's no room for them. And they can't get adopted because there's too many of them. And also spaying and neutering helps prevent certain cancers, and so actually make pets live longer. If you want to know more about that, learn more about that, I will post a link down below that I think is pretty comprehensive. This is just one of the resources that you can find on Google on the benefits of spaying and neutering your pets. So anyway, the 2 animal shelters in Indonesia that I have been supporting, one of them is called the 3S Shelter. In addition to operating as a shelter, the 3S Shelter also works with the local police department to help shut down local food stalls and restaurants that have dogs and or cats on their menu. So that's the 3S Shelter. Now, the second shelter that I've been supporting is called Ojon's House. And Ojon's House is located in Bandung City in Indonesia. And this shelter is run and founded by a PhD student who goes to the #1 university in Indonesia. So while she goes to school, she's also been running this shelter. And both shelters are fully reliant on public donations. If you donate, I can keep you updated on how your funds are being used by these shelters. They are actually very good at updating me on stuff like that. So I will forward those updates to you guys. $1 goes a long way in Indonesia. For example, $35 US can cover 1 round of vaccination for a shelter dog in Indonesia. $50 US in Indonesia will cover a spay or neuter of 1 shelter dog in the shelter, animal shelter that I've been supporting. So yeah, so just to have an idea how much impact your donation would make to these shelters in Indonesia. Now, how would you donate? Because they are in Indonesia and it's kind of complicated for you to send the money directly to them, you can send the money directly to me. I will post my GoFundMe page down below, and I will also post my Venmo down below as well as my Zelle information. Actually, with Zelle information, maybe just ask me, just text me. But yeah, so I would love it if you guys could do that instead of giving me material gifts. I'm lucky to have enough material possessions that I don't really need anymore. So that's why I would just love it if you could help me raise funds for these Indonesian shelters, animal shelters. And if you want to share my GoFundMe page to your friends and your family, like that would definitely be appreciated as well, but you don't have to. And I'm so excited to spend a day with you guys, or any part of the day with you guys, for my birthday. And please RSVP down below just so I know how much people are coming in case I need to make reservations or anything like that. Thank you so much for listening to my very long video. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.